Mark David Chapman is a man who gained notoriety for assassinating John Lennon, the former member of the Beatles, on 8 December 1980. Chapman was born on 10 May 1955 in Fort Worth, Texas, and grew up in Georgia. He had a troubled childhood and was diagnosed with depression in his teenage years. Chapman became a born-again Christian in the late 1970s and became obsessed with the book The Catcher in the Rye by J. D. Salinger, identifying with its protagonist Holden Caulfield. He also became fixated on John Lennon, whom he perceived as a hypocrite for preaching peace while living a luxurious lifestyle. On 8 December 1980, Chapman waited for Lennon outside his New York City apartment building and asked him for an autograph earlier in the day. Later that evening, as Lennon and his wife Yoko Ono returned from a recording session, Chapman shot Lennon 4 times, killing him. Chapman did not resist arrest and pleaded guilty to life in prison and has been denied parole multiple times. Mark David Chapman's motivations for assassinating John Lennon are complex and have been the subject of much analysis and speculation. However, based on his statements and actions, it appears that there were several factors that contributed to his decision to become a murderer. One factor was Chapman's mental health issues. He had a history of depression and had been diagnosed with borderline personality disorder. He had also experienced periods of suicidal ideation and had made several suicide attempts obsession with The Catcher in the Rye and its protagonist, Holden Caulfield. Chapman identified strongly with Holden and believed that the character's disillusionment with society mirrored his own feelings of alienation and frustration. He also believed that Lennon, whom he saw as a symbol of the decadent and corrupt society he despised, had betrayed the message of peace and love that he preached. Finally, Chapman's troubled childhood and difficult upbringing may have contributed to his mental state and feelings of anger and resentment. He reportedly had a difficult relationship with his father and felt neglected and unloved as a child. Taken together, these factors created a volatile mix that may have led Chapman to seek a violent solution to his problems. Mark David Chapman
Thanks for
is a
watching.
man who gained notoriety for
We bring
assassinating
daily
John
new
Lennon,
informations
the
for
former
you.
member of the Beatles,
Kind